Have you ever thought about traveling to Cuba on a budget? It's a tantalizing idea, isn't it? Cuba, with its vibrant culture, stunning beaches and rich history, is a popular destination for many. And the thought of experiencing it all without breaking the bank? That's even more appealing. There's potential to find some truly economical deals that might make your wallet jump for joy. But before you pull out your credit card, let's dive deeper into what budget travel in Cuba really means. If you're used to the star rating system used globally, be prepared for a bit of a surprise in Cuba. Now let's dive into the intriguing world of Cuban hotel ratings. It's not quite the same as what you're accustomed to. The star rating system in Cuba does not follow the same standards as the ones in other tropical destinations. This could lead to a little confusion when booking your hotel. In most parts of the world, a 5-star hotel means luxury, top-notch service, and all the amenities you could dream of. But in Cuba, a 5-star rating could very well be equivalent to a 3 or 4-star hotel elsewhere. It's not that they're trying to mislead you, it's simply a different standard. This difference is due to a variety of factors. The primary reason is the economic challenges Cuba faces, which can affect the quality of services and amenities hotels can offer. This is not to say that you won't find luxury in Cuba, far from it. It's just that the same star rating may not reflect the same level of luxury you'd find elsewhere. So, what does this mean for the savvy traveler? It means that choosing a hotel based solely on its star rating might not give you the experience you're expecting. Additionally, those too-good-to-be-true prices during prime time might not be the bargain you're hoping for. But don't let this throw you off your Cuban adventure. There are still plenty of fantastic options out there. Just remember, it's crucial to do some thorough research before booking. Look beyond the star rating and the price tag. Consider the hotel's location, its amenities, and most importantly, check out genuine reviews from fellow travelers. This way, you can avoid the pitfalls of the Cuban hotel rating system. You can find a hotel that suits your needs and expectations, and truly enjoy the unique charm and beauty that Cuba has to offer. So, when booking a hotel in Cuba, remember, cheap doesn't always mean cheerful. The internet is full of reviews, but not all of them are created equal. Now let's dive into the importance of genuine reviews. When planning a trip to Cuba, or anywhere else for that matter, one must tread carefully through the jungle of online reviews. Why, you ask? Well, while the internet is a rich reservoir of first-hand experiences and invaluable advice, it's also rife with internet trolls. Internet trolls, my friends, are individuals who stir up trouble online, often posting misleading or false information. In the context of travel reviews, they might exaggerate negative experiences, fabricate stories, or perhaps are paid competitors. These distortions can paint an untruthful picture of a hotel or a resort, leading you astray from what could have been a fantastic vacation spot. So how do you differentiate between genuine and fake reviews? Firstly, consider the language used. Genuine reviews often provide detailed, balanced information discussing both the good and the bad. They're more likely to mention specifics such as the quality of the food, the cleanliness of the rooms, or the friendliness of the staff. On the other hand, fake reviews often use vague, exaggerated language and lack concrete details. Secondly, look for patterns. If you notice that a hotel has a sudden influx of negative reviews, all posted around the same time, it might be a red flag. Genuine reviews are usually spread out over time. Finally, check the reviewer's profile. If they've only ever left one review and it's either extremely positive or extremely negative, take it with a grain of salt. Authentic reviewers usually have a history of varied reviews. Remember, a well-informed traveler is a happy traveler. Don't let the internet trolls dupe you into missing out on a potentially great experience, or scare you into booking a subpar resort. A little time spent on research can help ensure that your Cuban holiday doesn't turn into a nightmare. The harsh reality of Cuba is that it is a country of shortages. As you prepare to embark on your Cuban adventure, it's essential to understand the challenges this beautiful island nation faces. One of the most significant issues is supply shortages. Cuba's economic conditions, combined with the trade embargo imposed by the United States, have resulted in a scarcity of many items we take for granted. One area where this becomes apparent is food. Despite the tropical climate and fertile soil, Cuba struggles with agricultural productivity. As a result, the variety and quantity of food available can be limited. You might find that your resort menu isn't as diverse as you'd expect, or that certain dishes are unavailable. This is not due to lack of effort or hospitality, but simply a reflection of the availability of ingredients. In addition to food, Amenities that travelers often expect might also be in short supply. Items like toiletries, certain types of alcohol, and even certain types of clothing can be hard to come by. So if there is something you can't live without, it might be a good idea to pack it in your suitcase. Now, does this mean that your vacation will be a disaster? Absolutely not. Cubans are known for their resourcefulness and resilience. They've found ways to make do with what they have, and this spirit of innovation can even add a unique charm to your experience. However, it's important to set your expectations accordingly. Cuba isn't your typical vacation destination. It's a place where you might have to forego certain comforts and conveniences, but in exchange, you'll get to experience a rich culture, vibrant history, and the unmatched beauty of the Cuban landscape. So when you're packing for your trip, remember to bring not just your sunscreen and swimsuit, but also a sense of adventure and an open mind. You're not just going on a vacation, you're stepping into a different world, a world that despite its challenges, has so much to offer. Remember, Cuba is a beautiful destination with a rich culture and history, but it is also a country with limited resources. With all this in mind, how can you make the most out of your budget trip to Cuba? Well, having gathered all the insights, it's time to delve into practical tips to help you make the most of your Cuban vacation. First and foremost, let's talk about accommodation. It's a wise decision to book a 4-star hotel or higher. Yes, it might be a bit more expensive than the too good to be true deals, but it surely is a small price to pay for comfort and a peaceful night's sleep. Remember, star ratings in Cuba may not align with those in other tropical destinations. Next, manage your food expectations. Given the country's occasional shortages, the culinary experience might not be as diverse compared to other vacation destinations. However, this doesn't mean you can't enjoy delicious meals. Embrace the local cuisine. Try the traditional ropa vieja or moros y cristianos. And remember, a mojito in the land of its birth is a must. Now, here's a tip that's worth its weight in gold. Bring some essential items from home. Although Cuba is a tropical paradise, it's also a country that faces certain shortages. So, pack a little extra. It could be your favorite snacks, toiletries, or even over-the-counter medicines. It's better to be prepared than to find yourself in a pinch in a foreign country. And lastly, don't forget to do your homework. Research the resorts, read genuine reviews, and align your expectations accordingly. Cuba, with its rich history, vibrant culture, and beautiful landscapes, has so much to offer. But like any other destination, it comes with its unique challenges. If you keep these tips in mind, you can navigate these challenges and have an unforgettable Cuban vacation. After all, traveling is about embracing new experiences, stepping out of your comfort zone, and immersing yourself in the beauty of different cultures. A little preparation can go a long way in ensuring a comfortable and enjoyable trip to Cuba. Budget travel in Cuba can be a rewarding experience, but it requires a little more planning and research. Let's take a moment to revisit the key insights shared in this video. Firstly, it's critical to understand that the hotel rating system in Cuba differs from other tropical paradises. A 5-star rating might not offer the same level of luxury you'd expect elsewhere. So, be cautious of prices that seem too good to be true, especially during peak travel times. Secondly, reviews play a significant role in choosing the right accommodation. Rely on genuine reviews, but be mindful of the trolls. Remember, Cuba can be a hit or miss, even within the same week at the same resort. Thirdly, Cuba's economic challenges can lead to shortages that can affect your vacation. This is a reality that travelers should be prepared for. Lastly, to make the most out of your Cuban vacation, consider staying at a 4-star hotel or higher, and keep your expectations modest, particularly when it comes to food. You might be pleasantly surprised, and don't hesitate to bring along any items you can't do without. Cuba is a unique and beautiful destination that offers rich culture, history, and natural beauty. However, it's also a place where preparation and research pay off. So before you embark on your Cuban adventure, remember to do your homework, manage your expectations, and embrace the unique experiences Cuba has to offer. Safe travels.